Sometimes you're going to want to edit groups of inventory in bulk. Maybe you have a bunch of phones that you're going to process for unlock, or you have a bunch of phones that are going to a repair center and you're sending them out for contract repair. You want to note on all of them that they're being sent out, you want to update their status, and you want to do things to them in a bulk manner so you don't have to update them one at a time. For that in WholeCell, for bulk updating inventories, we have a thing called Process Batches, and it's its own page. And the reason that we have Process Batches as its own thing is that as your company grows, you're going to have multiple employees doing different things, and you want to keep track of what they're doing, why, especially when you're doing things in bulk. When they're creating a bunch of inventories and doing things to them, you want to be able to see the history of those things being done. And so we've created process batches to help you with that. So let's actually just do an example where we want to go through, say we want to send all of our AT&T phones that we have in stock right now out for unlock, and so we're going to send them to AT&T's unlock service. So we're going to look for, this is our all inventory page, and we're going to look for available inventory, and we're going to put AT&T in our search bar here. So we're looking at all of our AT&T inventory. We have 32 phones. I'm going to use my nifty copy tables plugin to grab all of the IMEIs from this sheet. And so I've copied them, and then I'm going to go over to Process Batches and create a process batch. This is going to be AT&T unlocks, and today is May 6th, so we'll name it that. AT&T unlocks May 6, 2018. So we're in our new process batch, and we want to add some phones to it. We're going to add all of those phones by ESN, and now they're there. Boom. So all of our phones are there, and we've got our process batch. Maybe I'll put a note on this process batch: submitting to AT&T unlock through Unlock King. Order ID 597. I'm just making that up. But this, in effect, gives you the ability to come back and look at any point in time. Maybe you're coming back a week later, and you can see exactly what that order ID is on the outside service. We're using Unlock King here, and so this makes it easy to, if somebody has to pick up where you left off, they can see that I wrote this note on 5/6/2018, and that's what's going on. So say somebody comes back and a bunch of these phones have unlocked. In fact, all of them have unlocked, so that's why we're doing a bulk edit on them. And they want to unlock them. Well, this menu allows you to do a bunch of different things. You can change the grade of the devices, you can add a note to each one of them, you can change the status of them, you can change the damages, and you can add a cost and unlock them. So let's actually say maybe we wanted to change the status initially because we were submitting them for unlock. We didn't want to sell them, so we wanted them to be unavailable, not showing up on our for sale pages. So we can do that, and we can submit or we can change them all to status of unavailable. And I could even put in a note here saying set to unavailable. And then say I come back a week later and all of them have unlocked. They all came back true. So we want to go in here and say we're going to unlock them. This will update the carrier of all the devices on this batch to unlocked. If the device variant has a carrier that contains unlocked, for example Verizon/unlocked, the carrier will be updated to that. Otherwise, it will be changed to unlocked. Perfect. So we're going to unlock them, and now all of these devices that were once AT&T are now unlocked, or if they had a different variant that had Verizon unlocked, they've been changed to that. So now all of these are unlocked. And we've got our process batch containing this. So if a customer comes back for one reason or another and says, hey, this phone had a problem, let's go to one of the phones as an example. We show that we changed this to unavailable, and we can go back and see this process batch where we submitted the phones on the unlock. So you can actually go through and see this audit trail, and you keep this process batch in here forever, and it shows this trail of things that have been done to different devices. So that's process batches. You can use them to unlock phones, to change statuses, to update grades and damaged conditions. I think it's a pretty powerful feature, and it gives you the ability to see the audit trail, to see the history of what's been done, which is often a really big problem for larger organizations that have multiple employees and many people doing different things and managing lots of inventory. So that's Process Batches. We hope you like it.